Oh, now we're starting to clap in rhythm.
Okay, make sure you see the different Perfect.
Too late now.
Jenna, where's your partner? Bill, you a partner?
Trying to fix it.
Last.
As faculty marshal, I now open the 2023 Thiel College Commencement Exercises. Please remain standing for the invocation delivered this morning by campus pastor Brian Riddle.
Please join me in prayer as we ask God's presence here today. Lord, thank you for this auspicious day. We thank you for all we have accomplished both individually and as a community. We thank you for the strength, the will, and above all the love that sustained us in this place this year. Bless these graduates and this, their rite of passage to a new part of their journey. Give them every gift they will need as they go. Give them active minds to seek justice, a quiet heart to seek peace, a spirit of community that seeks wisdom, and an understanding of themselves as they seek to change the world. Bless all that we do here today and continue to bless our college with your love, your light, and your truth. Amen.
As chair of the Thiel College Board of Trustees, it's my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the 2023 commencement ceremony. We will be celebrating the achievement of our undergraduates and graduate students. I know everyone here today is excited and proud to see their child or friend walk across this stage. For our graduates, commencement is a time of celebration. And your Thiel community, we, the Board of Trustees, President Traverso, the cabinet members, the faculty, the staff, and all the other students applaud your accomplishments today. The class of 23 is inspiring. Together, you not only survived a pandemic, but you lived through it, you thrived, and you achieved. Today, on your final walk as a class, through the historic Brothers Martin's Walk, you made the journey with friends, brothers and sisters, teammates, mentors, advocates, and people with whom you have built bonds that will last a lifetime. I urge you to enjoy this moment, to allow yourself to feel the pride of knowing that the achievement of a degree from Thiel College has prepared you for whatever lies ahead. We, the members of the Thiel community, look forward to seeing what each of you will accomplish. We trust that you will use your talents to lead your lives with meaning and purpose. And now, please welcome Rod Wilt, the Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, to introduce our honorary degree recipient.
Thank you, Leah. Wow, full house. Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to you, all the graduates of the class of 2023. It's really my honor to introduce our degree recipient this morning. Commencements are mile markers in lives. The event signifies achievement and commitment, sacrifice, triumph, ending, but also beginnings. As the son of a longtime Thiel College faculty member and a proud graduate of Thiel College, I know the power and importance of what we're doing here today. I was honored when I was asked to introduce today's recipient of an honorary degree in humane letters, Mr. John Hudson. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, what makes a person worthy of receiving an honorary degree? Or where did this idea of granting honorary degrees begin? Interestingly, the first honorary degree was given by Oxford University in England way back in 1498. Now, the selection process might vary a little bit at every school, but at Thiel College, we choose our recipients based upon their professional, social, and personal accomplishments. As I've thought through those criteria, I reflected upon the important role that John Hudson has played within our Thiel community. He's been a friend, a partner, a member of the Thiel College Board of Trustees, ultimately served as our board chair. He's also co-leader of the college's largest fundraising effort in our history, and most importantly, the parent of a Thiel College graduate, his daughter Alex, who was part of the first MBA class here at Thiel in 2021. Dr. Carl Hoffman, seated on stage with us, shared in his nomination of John Hudson that he was inspired by John's dedication to the college, even though he had no prior connection to Thiel before he came to the board. He also was impressed with his unfailing commitment and advocacy for Thiel students, Thiel's place in the greater community. And Carl shared that when the college first looked at adding the dome to the football stadium, it was John who jumped in and worked very hard to make sure that the costs and the project came together seamlessly. John, with his company, the Hudson Companies, is a builder of buildings and an uplifter of people. His optimism with everything he does is absolutely contagious. His mantra of settle for more drove this board to our steadfast belief in the future of this college. Also led to Thiel getting into the graduate school business, our PA program, and also the other graduate programs that you see today here at college. His work on behalf of Thiel has been instrumental in strengthening Thiel's academic offerings and creating more opportunity for a wider array of students. But it's not only John's involvement with Thiel that makes him worthy of this award. He's also a leader in the greater Mercer County community and throughout the region of Northwest Pennsylvania. He's served on countless boards, helping people and organizations in need, and leading a life grounded in faith. John cares, he listens, counsels, and supports. He never takes the spotlight, but he's always present. He connects with individuals by sharing in the joy of their successes and also being supportive in times of need. The hallmark of John's tremendous success in building his business is not the success that he and his family have had, but how many people he's brought with him on his path to success. In fact, the Hudson Companies has been named one of the best places to work in the region numerous times in its history. Quite simply, people's lives get immeasurably better in many ways when they get around John Hudson. In fact, the Hudson Companies, over the years, has entertained many of our Thiel students in internships and actually placed them in jobs within the company. There's very, very few things in life that are certain, but I know this. John Hudson is simply the best person I know. His friendship and belief in me guided me through some of the worst days of my life. And I know that I'm just one of many people that John has personally helped along the way. But I also know that John's most important role in his life is being a husband to his wife, Mary Angela, a son to his mom, Kitty, a father to his children, Tyler and Hallie, Jonathan, Alex, Max, and Julian, and most importantly in John's life, a grandfather to 5 awesome little grandbabies with more on the way. Today we make official what has always been true. John Hudson is a Thiel College Tomcat. Please join me in congratulating my friend, John Hudson, on this honorary degree.
President Traverso, would you please bring the candidate forward? By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and by their action, I confer upon you, John Hudson, the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Okay, we need a photo. Photo up, photo up. Okay.
Thank you, President Traverso. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Rod. I am deeply grateful to both the Board of Trustees and my colleagues, Carl Hoffman and Rod Wilt, for nominating me for this prestigious honor. Being a member of the Thiel College Class of 2023 is an enormous privilege of mine. As I reflect on this momentous occasion, I am struck by the connections that unite us. When you, the class of 2023, first walked up Brother Martin's walk, I was proudly serving as the chair of the board. I also had no idea I would one day march alongside you as a fellow graduate. Today, I am proud of each of you and honored to join Thiel's alumni. I do believe I am the oldest member of our class. So I think it's appropriate for me to share a few life lessons as you all prepare to embark on your next phase of your life's journey. Many of you are focused on your next step, such as the first position at the job you may be starting in the professional world. I could simply wish you success with that endeavor, but these things are fleeting. I prefer to wish you success in life. If you are successful at life, everything else follows. A positive outlook is essential for success. So celebrate your achievements, believe in yourself, don't worry about what others think of you. Stay true to yourself and your values. Don't compromise your integrity for short-term gains or success. Choose your friends wisely, because you are influenced by our friends. Don't simply surround yourself with like-minded people. Follow in the footsteps of innovative entrepreneurs and cutting-edge corporations that embrace diversity and inclusion. Surround yourself with positive people who are supportive, challenge you to think differently, and inspire you to be your best self. Be that same inspiration for people around you. True success is about using your talents and abilities to help others and make a difference in the world. Keep in mind that success is not a singular event. Our celebration today is proof of that. Before this day, you experienced a series of struggles, victories, and failures in a journey that began the day you were born and will last the rest of your lives. All of it, the good and the bad, led to this day, this successful day. So don't be afraid to fail. I have never met a successful person that didn't fail, typically many times. When it happens, remember some failures can be overcome, while some must simply be accepted. A failure can teach you a lesson that later catapults you to the top. It is only in hindsight that we can distinguish failure and success. So always move forward with confidence, optimism, and a sense of purpose. Don't dwell on the past. Focus on your next endeavor. At all times, choose happiness. Happiness, like success, is not something that comes to you, but rather something you cultivate. Be happy for the success of others, even if it comes at a time when you are being challenged. Treat people how you would like to be treated, and be generous both personally and professionally with your help in any resources you can share. Success is never a solo endeavor. It takes a team to achieve great things. I have a final piece of advice which I have shared with my own children over the years, and I hope you will choose to carry it with you as well. Compassion, love, and peace are more than just powerful words. They are the only way to live your best life. Today marks the end of one journey and the start of another. So once again, congratulations to every one of you. You have accomplished much, and your future is full of endless possibilities. Take the time today to thank your family, your friends, and the professors that helped get you here today. Like you, I have my family to thank as well. Thank you to my wife, Mary Angela, my children, Tyler, Jonathan, Hallie, Alex, Julian, and Max, as well as their spouses who are all here with me today. Thank you to my beautiful grandchildren, and of course to my mother, Kitty, who are all here as well. Rod said that I am finally an official Tomcat. As a Tomcat, I will continue to be part of this wonderful environment, our alma mater. I look forward to following my classmates' success and celebrating many milestones in the years to come. Go Tomcats, and thank you.
What a joyous day at Thiel College. Today we celebrate John Hudson's honorary degree. We celebrate an outstanding group of candidates for master's degrees. And today we celebrate a wonderful group of undergraduates, candidates for bachelor's degree. 3 times the joy. It is a great day to be a Tomcat. Students, you have grown and changed over the time you've been at Thiel in your academic studies, your field experiences, internships, graduate assistantships, your involvement on campus. You have expanded your knowledge and perspectives, and you have engaged in meaningful work, and you have developed as leaders. Today, I encourage you to reflect on the many ways you have changed. Your Thiel experience has changed you. But I also want you to take a moment to consider the distinctive way each and every one of you has had an impact on Thiel. As Thiel graduates, you will be individuals who will continue to pursue knowledge, but you will also be people that can shape your own lives, that can bring purpose to your work and change for the better the organizations, businesses you join, your communities, and the larger world. This is what the college means when we say Thiel launches the leaders the world needs now. Families and friends of the graduates, thank you for joining these students on this journey at Thiel. We share your pride in their accomplishments, and we are grateful for the partnership we've enjoyed with you in guiding these students, encouraging them, keeping them focused on their educational goals. Your belief in them and your trust in Thiel have supported their success. Students, soon graduates, as your life unfolds, careers, graduate school, community service, families, Thiel will continue to support you. Thiel will continue to be there. You have gained a sense of belonging at Thiel, and as alumni, you will continue to enjoy that membership throughout your lives. Your professors, your classmates, your coaches, teammates, and friends have connected you to each other and to Thiel, and those connections are for life. Congratulations. And now it is my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Gary J. Witowski, Professor of Business Administration and Accounting, and the David M. Miller Endowed Chair. As a member of the class of 1979, Professor Witowski understands the meaning of having a lifelong connection with Thiel. He is a stellar example of that Thiel graduate I just described, a person always open to learning and to stretching towards new opportunities. He has led a life of influence in as a public accountant, and as a business leader, and as a professor at Thiel, where for the past 21 years he's had a positive impact on students and the college he loves. As outlined in your program, Professor Witowski majored in accounting at Thiel and was awarded a master's in accountancy by Stetson University. He is a certified public accountant and a chartered global management accountant. After an impressive professional career in public accountancy and private industry, Gary Witowski joined the faculty at Thiel for a second and equally impactful career in higher education. His invitation in 2002 by Professor David Miller, his former professor and mentor, to join the business department was fortuitous, not only for the many students Professor Witowski has taught and mentored, but also for the college. Not long after he joined the faculty, he stepped in to serve as an interim senior vice president at the college during a time of leadership transition, and the college became stronger because of his leadership. A respected member of the Thiel community, he is the recipient of many of Thiel's most distinguished awards, including Professor of the Year. When gifts to the college made it possible to establish the David M. Miller Endowed Chair in Business and Accounting, this happened in 2016, it was immediately obvious to me that Professor Witkowski should be awarded this high honor. Even in what was my first year as president at Thiel, I could see that Professors Witkowski and Miller shared a passion for student success. Both of them were at the college early every morning and often stayed late, meeting with students, keeping up to date in their fields, developing new curriculum. They eagerly attended athletic and co-curricular events to support their students, understanding the powerful growth that students can experience at a residential college. They mentored new faculty, engaged in the work of faculty governance, and recruited prospective students. And quietly, they offered sage advice to several Thiel presidents, including myself, and I'm grateful for their wisdom. In this year of remembering and celebrating the life of Professor Miller, it seemed appropriate to invite Professor Witkowski to speak at this first commencement after David Miller's passing. How pleased I was when Professor Witkowski agreed to share his thoughts today in memory of Professor David Miller and in celebration of today's graduates. And so please join me in welcoming Professor Gary Witkowski, the David Miller Chair, to the podium to deliver today's commencement address.
Thank you, President Traverso, for that kind introduction. Good morning, everyone. President Traverso, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, administration, staff, family and friends, and most importantly, members of the class of 2023. It is an honor and privilege to be here to celebrate this significant event with you. First, my sincere congratulations to Dr. John Hudson. Thank you for your tireless work and leadership over the past 2 decades on behalf of Thiel College and our students. Your efforts have strengthened this institution and greatly contributed to the ongoing pursuit of fulfilling our mission. And I am so proud that you are now officially a fellow Tomcat. I would also like to briefly acknowledge 3 groups of people present here this morning who have played a significant role in my life. First, my family, my wife Kate, and our children Adam and Emily. They have always supported me, but never more so than in my commitment to Thiel. Also present are my brother Dave and sister-in-law Carol, who are the parents of Daniel Witkowski, class of 2020, my brother Paul, my sister Lori and her husband Andy, and my nephew Ben. Thank you all for your support and for being here today. Second, my college buddy, the Demos. Dr. Hudson said a few minutes ago to choose your friends wisely because running with good people will make you a better person and will contribute to your success. Well, I'm confident I nailed that one. These guys have been my best friends since we first met at Thiel nearly 50 years ago. They have truly enriched my life and have helped keep our Thiel memories alive and well long after we graduated. Stand up, Demos, and be recognized. They're over here. Finally, a few of my former students are here. You can't be a teacher without students, and I've been privileged to have taught and advised many talented and wonderful students. I hope you learned half as much from me as I learned from you. Also present here today are some of my former professors and colleagues. Thank you all for attending. A few weeks ago, I hosted a dinner for the students who were enrolled in the first-year seminar I taught in 2019, which was titled Mind Your Own Business. I must say this was quite an amazing class. Not only did we enjoy our time together, but the students also took to heart the course title and truly minded their own business. In fact, most of them are graduating today, and after a few of them complete requirements over the summer or next fall, the graduation rate for this class will hit 83%, which is a real tribute to their talent and hard work. During dinner, we chatted about many things, including their time at Thiel and our plans for the future, but I also took the opportunity to get their input on what I should or shouldn't do as their commencement speaker. Here's the advice they gave me. Don't make it too long. Don't make us cry, but do make sure it all ties together at the end. Well, I promise to give it my best effort. I can't take responsibility for control over their tear ducts. As a bit of a preview, unlike many commencement speeches, I'm only going to give you one piece of advice, and it will come near the end, so stay alert. In a little while, Natalie Zagorich is going to be the last member of the class of 2023 to walk across this stage and receive her diploma, after which President Traverso will declare that you have fulfilled the requirements for graduation and will accord you your degrees. At this point, Thiel will well and truly be your alma mater, and you will each become an alumnus or an alumna. These words are common, alma mater, an alumnus, alumna, or the plural form, alumni. But what do they mean? According to Merriam-Webster, the first two definitions of alma mater are a school, college, or university which one has attended or from which one has graduated. And the second, the song or hymn of a school, college, or university. Well, I'm pretty sure these are all familiar enough to everyone, but they don't tell the entire story. Digging deeper, we learn that alma mater is a Latin phrase meaning nourishing mother, and alumnus or alumna means one who is nourished. So the college or university is the nourishing mother, and the graduate is the one who is nourished. Well, this makes sense. It seems to me that a college or university can nourish its students only to the extent that the people associated with it are nourishing. Without the human element, a college is not much more than a physical plant. Bricks and mortar, lawns and fields, computers and test tubes, and so forth. All important and necessary, but not, with a few exceptions such as books, nourishing in their own regard. Rather, it takes people to transform these physical assets into an alma mater. And as an alumnus myself, I know from experience that Thiel has always had many outstanding people who were extremely focused on nourishing its students. But it was after returning in 2002 to teach that I really gained an appreciation for the fine work done here by so many people. Today I would like to talk about some of them, specifically those who were nourished here as students and decided to return to their alma mater to nourish future generations. And one thing I want to make clear is that I mean no disrespect to the non-alumni who teach, work, or are involved here, as they are also very committed, caring, and nurturing. Rather, I want to focus on the unique connection of alumni to future alumni. Tomcats nourishing Tomcats, so to speak. Now let me briefly tell you the stories of 3 Thiel alumni who dedicated their lives and careers to Thiel College and the nourishing of its students. Dr. Ella Grace Hunton, Dr. Robert C. Olson, and Professor David M. Miller are Thiel legends, collectively involved here in one capacity or another for more than 175 years. As you will recall, the second definition of alma mater is the song or hymn of a school, college, or university. Near the end of this ceremony, we will stand and sing Thiel's alma mater. which is printed in your program. You will note that the alma mater was written by a Thiel alumna, E. Grace Hunton, class of 1900. But who was E. Grace Hunton? As it would happen, Ella Grace Hunton was much more than a lyricist. She was an accomplished teacher and administrator who served as a professor of classical languages from 1922 to 1953. And the dean of women, yes, there were separate deans for women and men in those days, from 1922 to 1945. She was awarded an honorary doctorate in 1945 and named Professor Emerita in 1953. The words she wrote were made the official alma mater of the college in 1952, replacing an earlier version. Although no longer standing, she had a dormitory named in her honor, Hunton Hall, which was located on Ridgeway Avenue, where the community garden is currently situated. Although she retired in 1953, Dr. Hunton remained an important part of the Thiel community, serving as an adjunct professor and attending college events until her death in 1971 at age 92. And while you may find this hard to believe, there are at least 3 people present here today who knew Dr. Hunton. The previously mentioned Dr. Olson, John Logan, class of 65, and John Hauser, class of 71. Although none had her as a professor, they all had the opportunity to interact with her on various occasions during their time as students and in some cases beyond. Given that Dr. Hunton matriculated at Thiel in 1896, I find it remarkable that 127 years later, there are still people associated with the college who knew her personally. So when we rise to sing the alma mater today, let's do so with gusto to honor the memory and celebrate the accomplishments of a remarkable alumna, Ella Grace Hunton, a tomcat harmonizing tomcats. Secondly, Dr. Robert Olson, class of 1960, returned to teach history in 1965, which he did with distinction for 34 years. In 1999, he was named the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the College, a position in which he served until his retirement in 2005. In 2007, he was rehired by the Board of Trustees and served as the 18th President of Thiel until mid-2009. During this period, he guided the college through some very difficult and challenging times. In addition to his teaching and administrative responsibilities, Dr. Olson, who as a student was a member of Thiel's very first wrestling team, served for many years as an assistant wrestling coach. Despite being retired, Dr. Olson continues to be involved by serving on the advisory board of the Hauer Enterprise Institute. In recognition of his exemplary service to Thiel, Dr. Olson was awarded an honorary doctorate in 2009. Dr. Olson, if you're here, would you please stand and be recognized? Way in the back. In October of last year, Thiel lost a great friend and teacher with the passing of Professor David Miller. A member of the class of 1961, Professor Miller returned to teach business and accounting in 1963, something he did with passion for 57 years until his retirement in 2020. During this time, he taught more classes, advised more students, and served more years than any other professor in Thiel's history. He is the first professor at Thiel to hold an endowed academic chair and the only person in the history of the college to have an office, a classroom, and an endowed chair dedicated in his honor. It has been my privilege to be the first person to hold the Professor David M. Miller Endowed Chair of Accounting. Professor Miller also served as department chair for nearly 50 years and is responsible for developing 3 very successful and unique programs: the Hauer Enterprise Institute, the Mortuary Science Program, and the Senior Business Seminar, which has been subsequently endowed and renamed the Ruth A. Miller Senior Business Seminar in honor of his wife, Ruth, who was an integral part of the class for many years. In recognition of their exemplary service to Thiel, Professor and Mrs. Miller were awarded honorary doctorates in 2020. And Ruth Miller is here. Ruth, if you would stand, please, and be recognized. Now, as you can surmise, these are the stories of three extraordinary individuals who literally set the standard for alumni giving back to their alma mater. Between them, they taught, advised, mentored, and coached thousands of students and hired and mentored countless faculty and staff. Personally, I've been blessed in that Dr. Olson and Professor Miller have both been teachers, mentors, colleagues, and friends to me. In fact, I wouldn't be here today if Dr. Olson hadn't approved Professor Miller hiring me to teach managerial accounting. But these are only three stories. There are many other Thiel alumni currently involved in nourishing our future alumni, including the class of 2023 sitting front and center here today. Now listen closely, graduates, because although you may know many of these individuals, you may not be aware that they are also Thiel alumni. First, the various boards and associations whose members volunteer their time, talent, and treasure to advance the college by providing governance and strategic direction. 3/4 of the members of the Board of Trustees are alumni, many of whom are present here today and on stage. Likewise, 3/4 of the Board of Associates are alums, as is by definition the entire Alumni Association. These are Tomcats governing, advancing, and supporting Tomcats. Next, those employed by the college. On the faculty, we have my dear friend and departmental colleague, Professor Melissa Oakes, Drs. Anna Rensel and Sheila Gross, and Professors Elizabeth McCurdy, Sean Oros, Audra Franley, and Taylor McKelvey Hughes. Tomcats teaching and advising Tomcats. In student life, Dean of Students Dr. Mike McKinney, Bob Phillips, Pastor Brian Riddle, Christine Cianci, Melanie Broadwater, and Rachel Breckenridge. Tomcats caring for and mentoring Tomcats. College advancement has Mario Marini, Mark Batt, David Hummel, and Jack Leipheimer. Tomcats funding Tomcats. In admissions, Liz Young, Morgan Bodnar, and Sam Faber. Tomcats recruiting Tomcats. And athletics has an entire team of Tomcats, including coaches Dan McMillan, Dylan Lasher, Randall Burnett, Jessica Vormelker, welcome home, Jess, Dan Myers, Brian Statz, Joella Neal, Maddie Neely, Sante Carducci, Lynn Jones, Eric Garrett, Glade Gladys, and Logan Long. Tomcats coaching and leading Tomcats. Marketing, communications, and sports information has Dominic Dorenzo, Ed Topoleski, Devin Weisbarth, and Jacob Clark. Tomcats promoting Tomcats. And finally, in administration, Dr. Laura Pickens, Kim Braden, Samantha Walker, Angela Sorg, college archivist Dr. John Hauser, and Hannah Keeling in the Learning Commons. Tomcats supporting Tomcats. This is a very impressive list, and if I inadvertently omitted anyone from it, I sincerely apologize. But to me, it says a great deal about Thiel that so many alumni are excited to remain involved with or come back to teach, coach, or work for the college, thereby furthering our mission of preparing students for careers and lives of meaning and purpose. Now let me take you back to a previous Thiel graduation day, May 10th, 2009. At that time, Dr. Olson's term as president and mine as interim senior vice president were nearing their conclusion as our new president had been hired and would begin his presidency in a few months. The ceremony was over and the platform party was in the Sawhill Georgian room, removing our robes and gathering our belongings. As people were saying their goodbyes, Trustee Emeritus Dr. Jim McHugh, class of '62, approached me and asked me what was next for me. I informed him that I agreed to stay on as the executive assistant to the president and would be returning to the classroom as a half-time lecturer. Hedging a bit, I suggested that I would reevaluate the situation after a year and might decide to retire at that time. And I will never forget what Dr. McHugh said to me in response: "Thiel is not done with you yet." What a powerful statement. Thiel is not done with you yet. And how grateful I am that he was right, because here I am 14 years later. Had I followed my half-baked plan, I would have missed so much. Most significantly, the opportunity to teach and advise hundreds of students, to interact with colleagues, and to serve the college in many other ways. As a result, I have been nourished by Thiel in ways I never could have imagined. Thiel has changed my life, not once, but twice. This changing of lives results in a ripple effect, both within Thiel and ultimately in the world beyond. I think the effect within Thiel is summed up nicely in the introduction and dedication to the current issue of the Phoenix, beautifully written by Allison Walsh, class of 24. Allison wrote, "The remarkable thing about Thiel is that through the years, the sense of community, purpose, and responsibility is perpetually passed down from professor to student in an endless cycle. Professor Witowski was one of Professor Miller's students and has carried on his legacy into his own teaching practices. Likewise, Dr. Mary Teresa Hall refounded and advised the Phoenix and has since passed on the torch to her former students, Dr. Sheila Gross and Professor Sean Oros. I would add to this that Professor Miller also taught Professor Melissa Oakes, as well as my former accounting professor, John Logan. But this ripple effect becomes greatly magnified when Thiel alumni go out into the world and make it a better place. Imagine the impact that thousands of students taught by Drs. Hutton, Olson, and Miller are having. Likewise, the further impact of the thousands taught and mentored by the amazing faculty sitting down here in front. Tomcats nourishing the world. So graduates, after the excitement of today wears off a bit, I ask you to step back and reflect on whether Thiel is done with you yet. Maybe better said, are you done with Thiel? Because I am certain Thiel does not want to be done with you. Thiel needs you to be a part of the human element that puts the alma in alma mater. While you all won't or can't come back to teach or work here, some of you will. But there are plenty of other ways for you to nourish your alma mater so it, in turn, can nourish others and nourish the world. You could come back for homecoming, keep in touch with your friends. See those demos over there? That's nearly 50 years of Thiel nourishment. Attend a band or choir concert or a theater production. Attend an athletic event. Network with students. Serve on an alumni panel. Provide or promote internship opportunities where you are employed. Serve on a board. Attend or even host an alumni event. Keep in touch with your professors, coaches, mentors, etc. Be an ambassador for the college by recommending it to prospective students. Offer financial support, which is, of course, always welcome and appreciated. And the easiest of all, wear your Thiel gear everywhere you go, just as I do. These are but a few suggestions for you to consider. The opportunities are limitless. And now here comes the advice. Do not let yourself be done with Thiel. Be open to letting Thiel change your life, not just once, but twice or even 3 times. You will be glad you did. I will close with this. Professor Miller had several sayings he liked to use, one of which was PEP. P-E-P, PEP. Preparation, enthusiasm, performance. Those of you who knew Professor Miller know that he was probably the most enthusiastic person ever to step foot on this campus. He was relentlessly enthusiastic from the moment he arrived at 7 a.m. sharp until his day was done many hours later. Indeed, his belief in enthusiasm was such that in his 2016 commencement address, he quoted Ralph Waldo Emerson as saying, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." So now, class of 2023, please stand. John, that includes you too. Don't hold back on me. and with a level of enthusiasm that would make Professor Miller proud, because I'm sure he's up there watching. Repeat after me. Once a tomcat, always a tomcat. Now that was good, but I think we can do better. Once more with enthusiasm. He's up there, remember? Once a tomcat, always a tomcat. Congratulations, class of 2023. Good luck and go Tomcats.
Please be seated. Can we thank our speaker today for such inspiring words and such deep connection with Thiel College? And now it is my pleasure to introduce the talented members of the Thiel Choir who will perform two pieces under the direction of Brianne Sampson.
Somewhere far from nowhere, I go both strong and tall, longing to be
It is my honor to recognize two members of the faculty that the Board of Trustees have awarded emeritus status. Elevation to emeritus status requires a minimum of 10 years of service at Thiel College, 20 years of service to the profession of education, and demonstrated excellence in that profession. The first, Professor of Religion, Dr. Dan Epley, couldn't attend today's ceremony, but I wanted to take a moment to read from his nomination. Dr. Epley had a profound impact on Thiel College through his exemplary teaching and sustained leadership. As a teacher, Dr. Epley was the quintessential liberal arts educator. When designing and delivering any class, his foremost concern was the impact the course content could and should have on the students' lives. To take a class from him was to be equipped to be a better neighbor and to make a moral difference in the lives of others. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Epley in absentia. The second recipient is today's commencement speaker, Professor of Business Administration and Accounting and the David M. Miller Endowed Chair of Accounting, Professor Gary Witowski, a valued and respected member of the Thiel faculty. One colleague noted, Professor Witowski has served Thiel College well in a number of different capacities: valued mentor, colleague, innovative classroom teacher, alumni board and board of associates member, advisor to the Haller Institute, and member of the administration. Another noted, I have worked with Gary for the past 12 years in various capacities. He has been a genuine, sincere colleague that I truly respect. He has unknowingly been my mentor, and I admire him in the way he interacts with students and meet challenges head on. Students speak highly of him, although they'll say he's tough. They know he has only their best interest in heart. Please join me in congratulating Professor Gary Witowski.
The individual presenting the senior class gift is Jade Rhodes. Jade is president. Jade is president of the senior class. She will now present the gift from the class of 2023 to President Traverso.
President Traverso, administration, faculty, and staff, on behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to thank you for participating in this very special occasion with us, and more importantly, for providing us the support, opportunity, and belief in us to reach this once-in-a-lifetime accomplishment. My name is Jade Rhodes, and as president of the senior class, I have the privilege of presenting President Traverso with the senior class gift. The tradition of providing a senior class gift was developed by students as a way for the graduating class to leave their mark and legacy behind. As the class of 2023 will soon transition momentarily from being students to joining the ranks of our alumni, our gift will symbolize our continued love for Thiel College and our class's new tradition of philanthropy for our alma mater. I am very proud to share that 18% of our class donated to this gift, and we were able to raise a total of $2,500. The gift we have chosen to leave the college is an outdoor seating area. This gift joins the previous class's gift as a testament to our dedication to giving Thiel as much as Thiel has given us. Our hope is that the gift will be a reminder to all future classes that giving back to your community improves your own lives as well as others. We plan to hold the class gift dedication during the next few months. Please keep an eye out for the announcement and be ready to mark your calendars to make plans to come back to campus as we celebrate and visit. Thank you, and congratulations to all the members of the class of 2023.
It is my pleasure to accept this wonderful senior gift in recognition of your philanthropy and your commitment to Thiel College. Thank you, Jade.
Thank you.
I'm pleased to introduce Hunter Gray as the senior orator. She's graduating with her bachelor's degree in mathematics and is certified in secondary education. She plans on continuing in education, now as a teacher in her hometown of Pittsburgh.
Thank you, Dr. Hanneman. Dr. Traverso, members of the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates of the class of 2023. I'm grateful for this opportunity to address you on such a joyous and important occasion. My name is Hunter Gray, and in about an hour or less, I, along with my peers, will be college graduates and alumni of Thiel College. I guess I'll hope I'll be. President Traverso, you are handing me a paper at the end of this thing, right? I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, and I'm extremely lucky to have my family here who have supported me from my first steps to my athletic ventures and the college selection process up to this exact moment. I've completed my bachelor's degree in mathematics here at Thiel and just finished student teaching, which makes me officially certified to teach 7th through 12th grade math. Over my time here at Thiel, I've participated in clubs and honor societies and have been mentored by professors who have impacted my life insurmountably. Organizations like Kappa Mu Epsilon, Circle K, the Dietrich Honors Institute, and professors such as Dr. Hall and Dr. Hazlett shape me into the person standing here today. Of course, there are a multitude of other clubs and people I am in debt of and who deserve recognition, but Thiel is so rich with impactful people that I'm afraid we'd be here all day. Now, here's the big question. Why did they pick me of all people to be the one talking to you today? No, really, should somebody else be up here? I'm not the valedictorian of my class, especially after taking real analysis, thank you, Dr. Richens, and have been known to test the boundaries of a professor or two during my time here. However, my talking to you today shows one of the most important attributes of Thiel College. The people here welcome you no matter where you're at in life. Thiel College hosts students from all over the world, takes in transfer students from different colleges and universities searching for a home, pours back into the community by offering scholarships for local students, and gives opportunities to provide higher education to those who grow up down the road from Thiel. With that being said, you're not just looking at a typical college graduation class. We're as resilient as they come. Colleges and universities sometimes have losing seasons, but we had to wait 4 years for our football team to find success. Go Tomcats, of course. On a more serious note, halfway through our freshman year, we got sent home for what we thought would be a temporary break. In a worldwide pandemic, we adapted to an online version of our usual in-person classes and learned what Zoom was for the very first time. Since then, everything has shifted. Sports seasons got canceled and moved. We had to wear masks on campus, and we dealt with loss at a volume most of us had never experienced before. Through it all, we had each other. Through the support of our families, professors, Thiel staff, and our peers, not only did we adapt to our new lives, we excelled. Of this graduating class, at least 94% of us are involved on campus and hold leadership roles. This could be holding executive positions in clubs and honor societies, members and captains of athletic teams, and sisters and brothers within Greek organizations. Our hardships tested us, and we came out on top together. Over our time here at Thiel, we have bloomed from our nervous 18-year-old selves into confident adults who are ready to launch into our careers. We've developed skills and found ourselves in what our lives will look like through the leadership roles and experiences we had on campus. We served our community, presented our research, became role models to underclassmen, and made our first steps into preparing for our careers going forward. Today is the start of the rest of our lives. I'm extremely thankful to have shared these 4 years with this group, and I'm already overwhelmed with pride to be joining the network of Thiel alumni. Tomcats, we will move on from our time here, but when we look back at Thiel, we will remember the highs and lows we experienced and our community of peers that made the bad feel okay and the good feel great. When we leave here today, I challenge each and every one of you to bring that sense of community, that sense of coming together to deal with adversity and excel in spite of it, to your careers, your friends and families, and your new communities, to spread what makes Thiel so special throughout all of our futures. I wish you all the best and thank you for this opportunity today. Congratulations and go Tomcats.
It is my privilege to ask the following students who have earned the top ranking in their class to please come to the stage in the following order, using the steps to your right. Our valedictorians, those students with the highest grade point average, and our salutatorian, the student who has achieved the second highest academic honor. It is the distinction of degree-granting academic institutions to recognize its students who have earned at least 60 credit hours at the college and who have achieved a grade point average of 4.0, and to grant them the title of valedictorian. Today, we honor the following with the title of valedictorian: Alexander R. Andriazzi. Matt Ryder Boyerman. Evan Reed Gerber. Zoe Rain Heckathorn. Raquel Elizabeth McDonald. Kaylee Ann Suarez. Gianna Ray Tafani. Noah F. Toy. Hallie M. Vogt. Sarah Dora Wakely. And Madison Grace Walsh. It is also the distinct privilege of degree-granting academic institutions to recognize their students who have earned at least 60 credit hours at the college and who have achieved the second highest GPA, and to grant them the title of salutatorian. Today we honor Bethany K. Bonner with the title of salutatorian. I invite the audience, the platform party, and the faculty to please join me in congratulating these students for the academic honor and integrity they have rendered to Thiel College.
We'll let everyone get seated first. All right, now that you're back to your seats, I'm going to make you stand up again. Will the candidates for the Associates of Arts degree, candidates for Associates of Science degree, candidates for Bachelors of Science degree, candidates for Bachelors of Arts degree, candidates for Masters of Business Administration, candidates for Masters of Speech Language Pathology, please rise. President Traverso, on behalf of the faculty, I have the privilege to present the candidates for the conferring of the degrees. We ask that the graduates come forward to receive their degrees. The marshal will call you forward by rows, beginning with the candidates for master's degrees first. I draw your attention to the table of flowers at my right. The flowers presented to each graduate by Renee Baer, President of the Alumni Board, and assisted by David Hummel, Director of the Alumni Relations, represent each candidate's transition from Thiel student to Thiel alumnus or alumna. Graduates are encouraged to bestow their flower upon a family member or other mentor they wish to thank on this day. We now ask that the master's students remain standing. Other rows, please sit down. We're going to begin with Masters of Business Administration. Holly A. Barna. Peyton Carlisle Ennis. Frank Daniel Fugman. Dahlia S. Jacks. Madison J. Neely. Ahmad T. Tejamala. Andre O. Williams. We will continue with the Masters of Science in Speech Language Pathology, Whitney Morgan Ashcraft. Christina Nicole Clutter. Megan G. Holbrook. Elizabeth Ann Plyemling. Fallon Leah Vancura. All right, will the first row of undergraduates please stand? Michael Anthony Akes, cum laude. Grace Soyoung Adams. Alexander R. Andriazzi, cum laude with Dean's Key. Nevea Lynn Arnold. Arlene Marie Barreto. Matt Ryder Boyerman, summa cum laude, Dean's Key. Bethany K. Bonner, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Cassandra Elizabeth Bound, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Noah Ewing Brick. Michaela Gail Brown, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Abigail Ann Burns, summa cum laude. Tess Christina Cadman, summa cum laude. Abigail Marie Carrizales, cum laude. Matthew Allen Castles. Diamond Cheatham. Junho Choi. Kelly Ann Clark, summa cum laude. Christopher Edward Costanzo Jr. Abigail R. Cox, magna cum laude. Grace Sicky. Jaron T. Daniels. Samantha N. Debussy, cum laude with Dean's Key. Megan Diggins, magna cum laude with Dean's Key. Oman A. Dobbins, cum laude with Dean's Key. Bryson J. Dorfmeister, magna cum laude. Lindsay Marie Derberow, cum laude. Juliana Michelle Ely Deansky. Kale Easterly. Kylie Annabelle Eaton. Jessica R. Esslinger. Isaac William Evans, cum laude. Mindy Louise Fleming. Brandon Arthur Forrest, magna cum laude. Jacob Keverline Franz, magna cum laude. Evan Reed Gerber, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Devin Michael Giovanjo. Isaiah Lee Gorman. Nicolette Louise Graham, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Hunter Lynn Gray, magna cum laude. Joshua L. Grigoletti. Nicholas Ganari. Abigail J. Harbison. Michaela Janae Harrison. Patrick Dennis Hartnett. Tyler D. Hartz. Ethan K. House, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Madison Marie Hawthorne, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Zoe Rain Heckathorn, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Alexander Timothy Henry. Kiara May Henry, cum laude. Sydney Ray Hips. Alonzo L. Holliday. Walter J. Holcreff, cum laude. Nylan T. Hosey. Amy Elizabeth Jackson. Deja Janae Jackson. Madison Nicole Jazemski, cum laude. Justina Elaine Jenkins, magna cum laude. Kayla N. Jewell, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Destiny S. Johnson. Michaela Nicole Johnson, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Seth Michael Johnson. Niela Karen Violetta Jones, cum laude. Christian David Kemp, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Allison Grace Kimball, cum laude. Mackenzie Janae Kirk. Utah Kawaki, cum laude. Rebecca Ladeke, magna cum laude Wadinsky. Legion Samuel Lake. Julia Danielle Lanjati, summa cum laude Wadinsky. Benny Antonio Lavadrama. Caleb B. Learn. Jordan Christina Ledike, magna cum laude. Bria Jeray Lofton. Marissa Francis Machieski. Emily Grace Main, summa cum laude Wadinsky. Hunter Allen Martz. Jason Paul Massantonio. Jenna Ann McCandless, magna cum laude. William M. McCready III. Raquel Elizabeth McDonald, summa cum laude Wadinsky. Carly Jo McKeever, cum laude. Jason C. Mellott, cum laude. Isabella Catherine Zwala Marino, summa cum laude Wadinsky. Destiny Danae Merriweather Davenport. Nathaniel Julius Meth. Jeremy Richard Mayer. Hallie Elizabeth Miller. Jacob J. Masenchek, cum laude. Cameron D. Moran. Janelle Lorraine Mudry, summa cum laude Wadinsky. Brock Emmett Newsom, magna cum laude Wadinsky. Branson Ellsworth Peace, summa cum laude Wadinsky. Allison Rose Philbrick, cum laude. Anthony James Phillips, cum laude. Haley B. Phillips, summa cum laude Wadinsky. Jasmine Renee Phillips, cum laude. Tumbajiki Altheok Howell. Tyler Edward Reeks. Jade Lynn Rhodes, magna cum laude Wadinsky. Anthony W. Richards. Joshua Thomas Roberts. Kaylee Marie Robertson. Cameron Paige Sankey, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Cecilia Catherine Schellenberger, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Jacob Anton Surofchuk III, cum laude. Logan S. Sakowski. Jacob Aaron Smeltzer, cum laude. Garrett Russell Smith. Zachary James Smith, cum laude. Kara Joe Sokol. Danielle Renee Sterling, summa cum laude. Maya Francine Storl, magna cum laude. Hannah Reese Strott, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Kaylee Ann Suarez, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Nicholas Silvas. Grace Angela Taylor, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Hunter Edwin Thompson, magna cum laude. Gianna Ray Tafani, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Walter Tolliver. Noah F. Toy, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Haley M. Vogt, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Nicholas Votko. Sarah Dora Wakely. Sarah Rose Walker. Madison Grace Walsh, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Autumn Rose Wunchik. Quinton Alexander Weaver. Cheyenne M. Welch, summa cum laude. May Ellen Shao D. Williams. Roy W. Wilt III. Ashley Joe Wolford, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Morgan Elizabeth Wood, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Kylie Jade Yothers. Jordan Taylor Z, summa cum laude with Dean's Key. Tyler Zier, cum laude. Natalie K. Zagurich, magna cum laude with Dean's Key.
Will the class of 2023 stand up once again? We congratulate all of the members of the class of 2023, graduate students and undergraduate students, those here today and those listed in the program. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Thiel College and with the approval of the Board of Trustees, you are accorded the degrees to which you are entitled with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Having your degrees, you may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to your left. Please join me in congratulating this fantastic class. Congratulations.
So before we conclude this afternoon, I have a couple of announcements. After the ceremony, please remain in your seats until after the recessional, including the class of 2023, has cleared the auditorium. Join us at the Howard Miller Student Center Bistro for a reception honoring today's graduates. Special legacy photographs will be taken for those graduates whose family members are Thiel College alumni immediately following the commencement ceremony on the steps of Greenville Hall. In the event that it's raining outside, that will take place in Wyers Lounge in the HMSC. Now would you please rise for the singing of the Alma Mater, found in your program, and remain standing for the benediction.
As your classes and grading are now complete, may you strive towards excellence out there. As our speeches conclude, may your voices now raise up to pronounce justice and peace in the world. As this fanfare ceases, may you now sing of joy, even and especially in the dark and lonely places. As the applause quiets, may you now in your own way, celebrate and lift up those around you. As you graduate today, may your achievements grow and cause growth in your communities. And may we all know the overwhelming blessings of the one who created all things. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make divine light shine upon you and light your way. And the Lord grant you peace and grace on your life's passage. Amen.